guys, it's Senior Libros here with another game review. Now, I know it's not the game review that you all wanted, which was the Mass Effect 2 game review. However, I was completely derailed by this new game, which is Telltale's Batman. Now, I have to say, the last Telltale game that I played was Game of Thrones, and it left a sour taste in my mouth for Telltale because it didn't really blow me away, and it had a lot to work with the Game of Thrones universe. So when they said, we're going to do something on Batman, I thought, they've done a lot with Batman. They don't have a lot to work with that universe. I'm really nervous. However, they did impress me on this front. I was completely blown away by the way that they made this game. However, it is only episode 1 so far. So, and there will be spoilers in this review. So, let's get right into the review! I'm going to start off my review talking about the story because it's pretty much the whole reason why we go to a Telltale game is the story. There's not much combat. There's not much anything else. So in Telltale's Batman Episode 1, I was surprised to see that there was some combat in there. However, story-wise, we did lay some groundwork for a couple of new characters. Selena Kyle, Carmine Falcone, Oswald Cobblepot, to name a few. Now, these characters all intertwine and have their own stories that are going on at the same time in this episode, which can later branch out into different kinds of choices into different episodes. And I think that that's a really good step that Telltale's taking for this game. My only concern is they did the same thing with Game of Thrones, and they cut some stories short by a lot. And I am really afraid that Telltale might do the same thing with Batman, where they have so many ideas, but they have so many deadlines as well, and they just cut some stories completely out. So I really hope that they keep on with what they're doing story-wise. I'm not going to spoil too much. All that I'm going to say is pretty much there's a lot going on story-wise here. So with that covered, I'm going to move on to the technical aspects of Batman from Telltale. Personally, this is my least favorite part to record of the reviews, is the technical part, because it seems like the technical part is the headache of all video games, and Telltale games are not exempt from this. I personally didn't get any technical difficulties with my Batman Telltale experience. However, I did watch a couple of Let's Plays from YouTubers like UberHackShernova, which is a really good YouTuber. You should really check him out. But in his Let's Play, he does have a couple of technical issues. And I feel like that's worth addressing because even though it didn't happen to me, it is a thing that has happened to someone else. So it should be reviewed in at least my review. So technically there are, some glitches. However, mostly I haven't seen anything that bad, and Telltale has been known for having pretty glitchy games. I mean, a lot of the movements do look the same as other Telltale games, like standoffish and aggressive positions look the same as some of them in Walking Dead, but I'm not going to hold that against this game, because this game is a really good game and can stand on its own away from all that other stuff. However, I am really impressed with one feature that Telltale added, which is crowd play. Now, if you don't know what crowd play is, it's when you have a party at your house and everyone can whip out their phone and text a code, and then you can all play, them using their phones, you using your controller, and you can all decide what vocal options and what choices you make inside the game. Yeah, this has also been proven to be a little bit buggy too, and I personally didn't even use crowdplay, so I don't have a personal experience with it, but I think it's such a great idea that Telltale implied this into their games, that they use this technology, and I think that that's a really great idea. And I think that's where I'm going to stop this review of Telltale's Batman game. It's really shaping up to be something really good. I'm not going to give it a rating quite yet. I'm going to give the whole series a rating in my episode 5 review, if I hopefully make that. But I can't imagine the way that it's going that it's going to get a bad rating. However, we never know. I thought the same thing about Game of Thrones. So, with that being said, like, subscribe if you really enjoyed my review, and have a nice day. Peace out.